She thought she could throw me away like yesterday's trash. The day my son's wife told me to pack for the nursing home, because they didn't need an old woman's handouts anymore, I simply smiled and asked one quiet question: "Did you ever look at the name on that winning ticket, sweetheart?" For decades, I believed a home echoing with grandchildren's laughter was the ultimate reward for a long life. I was mistaken. My name is Evelyn Whitaker. Friends call me Evie. At 70, I'm a retired librarian who spent 38 years surrounded by books in the quiet stacks of Mansfield Public Library, Ohio. My late husband, Thomas, and I bought our modest brick bungalow on Maple Lane in 1988. He crafted the oak bookshelves lining the den himself. Thomas passed suddenly from a stroke in 2018, leaving me with the house, his worn armchair, and the gentle creak of floorboards that still remembered his footsteps. I coped alone for 4 years, tending roses, volunteering at the animal shelter, sipping tea on the porch swing. Then, in late 2022, my only child, Ryan, phoned. His graphic design studio had tanked during the slowdown. He and his wife Lauren were drowning in debt, facing eviction. Without a second thought, I offered them the spare rooms upstairs. "This place is too silent anyway," I told him. That kindness became my quiet undoing. Lauren swept in like she was appraising real estate. 36, polished, always dressed as if headed to a board meeting. Her first words upon entering: "Charming vintage vibe, needs updating though." She smiled sweetly while her eyes catalogued everything worth replacing. Early days felt tolerable. Ryan mowed the lawn. Lauren occasionally bought takeout. We shared occasional meals. But I had spent nearly 4 decades spotting subtle shifts in people's behavior. Patrons hiding overdue fines, children concealing tears behind brave faces. I noticed. By year 2, Lauren had rearranged my spice rack for efficiency, relocated Thomas's framed naval photo to the basement storage, and started calling the house our starter forever home in conversations I overheard. She sighed loudly at my evening reading lamp, grumbled about the scent of my chamomile tea, questioned why I rose at 6 a.m. Ryan stayed mute, eyes downcast, the same boy who once apologized to furniture he bumped. Year 3, no knock before entering my room. Year 4, that infantilizing tone, slow words, exaggerated cheer, as though addressing someone confused. I endured in silence. Endurance, after all, is a librarian's quiet superpower. Then, one rainy October afternoon in 2025, my friend Beatrice dragged me to the corner convenience store. "Buy a scratch-off, Evie, just for fun." I laughed, purchased 3 $5 tickets with my debit card. On impulse, I slipped one into Ryan's jacket pocket as he passed through the hall later. "A little luck," I said. He nodded absently. 3 weeks passed. Then chaos erupted. Ryan's ticket hit, $80 million jackpot. Overnight, the bungalow transformed. Delivery trucks unloaded designer sofas. Consultants in expensive coats discussed trusts and vacation homes. Lauren glided through rooms radiating triumph, speaking of our new chapter in ways that erased me completely. One crisp Wednesday morning, as I arranged fresh-cut asters in a vase, Lauren entered the kitchen in cashmere, poured from my kettle without asking, and announced calmly, "Evie, we've decided. You'd thrive in assisted living. Silver Oaks has wonderful programs. We'll handle everything financially." I set the vase down carefully. "This is my home." Her smile didn't reach her eyes. "For now. We don't require your support anymore. Time to move on." Ryan concurs. She left me standing amid the scent of dying flowers. I waited until the house quieted, then retrieved the second ticket from my nightstand drawer, still unsigned, receipt tucked safely beside it. Same drawer, same sequence, same proof of purchase. Lauren's fatal oversight? She never inquired about the extra ticket. Heart-pounding, I phoned Beatrice. Her brother, attorney Marcus Reed in Dayton, agreed to see me immediately. I drove the 90 minutes telling no one, claiming a library reunion to Lauren. Marcus reviewed the receipt, my bank statement, the unsigned slips. Ohio treats unsigned tickets as bearer paper, possession plus proof of purchase controls. Gifting the physical ticket doesn't automatically transfer the prize rights without clear intent documentation. A preliminary intent to claim had already been lodged by their counsel. Time was short. We filed an immediate dispute notice with the Ohio Lottery that afternoon, certified, electronic, ironclad, asserting my ownership as purchaser, demanding hold on disbursement pending resolution. Back home that evening, lights blazed. Lauren blocked the hallway, phone in hand, fury barely leashed. Ryan hovered behind, pale. "We got the call," she hissed. "Your little stunt won't stand. We'll bury you in court. Competency hearings, endless motions. Or drop this nonsense now. We'll set you up comfortably. Choose wisely." I met her gaze steadily, settling into Thomas's old reading chair. "I already chose," I said softly. "When you told me I was no longer needed, I took you at your word. Charity ends both ways." Silence stretched, thick with unspoken threats. Then, in the stillness, I added the line that changed everything. "By the way, the ticket you celebrated? It's only half the story. I hold the matching one. Bought together. Paid with my card. Never signed over." Lauren's face drained of color. Ryan whispered, "Mom." I smiled, small, calm, unbreakable. "The game isn't over yet, dear. It's just beginning." And in that moment, the power shifted back to the woman who had given everything. And now held the final card.